Today I'm doing a bit of an experiment with one of my favorite dyes. It's solarfast dye, which is activated by the sunlight. Anything that casts a shadow can be used to create a print, like a negative print, and the parts of the fabric that are exposed to UV light will be dyed. So I asked my mum if she still had my x-rays from when I was 9 years old, and I got x-rayed for scoliosis, and somehow she knew what was up, and she still had them. So I found that the best way to do this was to wet the t-shirt first, because trying to rub this thick, very viscous solution onto a dry t-shirt is impossible. I also suggest doing the back first because I learned a lot doing the back, namely that you can wet the fabric first and that makes it a lot easier. And you can only print one side at a time and you have to wash it between, so you may as well start with the back first. Once the dye is on, you have a very short window of time to place down the things that you want to print. I decided to include a family heirloom, which is this necklace, as well as a new tradition, which is the silver ribbon that I wear around my waist. And then I put my spine x-rays on top of that. Also, the piece of cardboard in between stops the dye from going through to the other side. And here you can see how it develops from that light purple colour to a deep, rich blue. I think it also would have worked well if I'd had a sheet of glass to press it as close as possible to the t-shirt. That would have made the print a little bit more crispy. And I washed it with the soap that the same brand makes. The back of the t-shirt, I didn't wet the fabric, and I also only left it for 30 minutes. Whereas the front of the t-shirt, I wet the fabric first and I left it for 45 minutes. And they turned out very different. That's my x-ray. Can you see it? What do you reckon? I wish it had come out a little bit more crisp, but maybe I'll give it another go now that I've learned a bit from this process. And if I do, I'll definitely make a video to show you the update. Thanks for watching. See you next week.